All right, welcome to the Fit for Life show today. I'm Tim Evans, and I'm here with my lovely wife, Lynn Evans.
Thank you so much.
Lynn,
we've got a lot on the show today, don't we?
We have an awful lot today. I'm very excited, which I always am when I say we're doing the show, because we have a nutrition part coming up that's going to be really great. I hear more questions around the gym about, you know, what I eat, when I eat it, how much I eat. If you go to our nutrition part or you wait and don't turn that dial, you will see some really, really good ideas and suggestions you should eat.
That's right, good tips, so tune in.
See, I have to eat something that's on the run because sometimes we don't get meals at home.
We do
because we're busy.
We do too.
We have Drake here today, of course, and Drake does a wonderful job with the dog, and he'll be here where there's always something new and creative for you. So I'm excited about that, and testimonies. Lynn, we have a lady on the show today, you guys listen, that lost 72 pounds.
How'd she do it?
By coming to Fit for Life 24.
Wow.
We would just be glad that we helped on that part.
That's right, that's right.
We have Tom Lamprant and Sadie, and say they do the 103.7 radio show. I'm going to say TV show, I'm sorry, 103.7 radio show. And at 5 o'clock, they'll be on the show today.
Neat, neat.
So just a jam-packed show, full of stuff, full of information. We don't want you guys to turn your dial. We want you to come back and make sure you catch this nutritional stuff and catch Drake at Top Dog. We'll be back. All right, I'm here with a client/member, Kathy Evans. And Kathy, thank you for coming on the show today. Kathy, what was your major goal? I know you used to work out because I see you on the treadmill or something, but you really have heightened your workout ups to now you're really involved in weight training now, and you're really involved in your aerobic. What are you doing, and what were some of your goals that you're trying to hit now?
I think my main goal is to gain lean muscle mass, decrease my body fat, and I've done that through cardio, strict dieting, and weight training.
Now, a lot of women out there, one, they're not knowledgeable of weight training, because you hear a lot of women say, hey, I don't want to do weights, I'm going to get big muscles, or I don't want to do this. I had you on the show today because obviously we can look at your arms and the definition you have, and you do a lot of weight training.
And I do heavy weight for a woman. I do heavy weight, and you really won't get big lifting heavy weights. I mean, it takes a lot of testosterone to build that muscle, and women just don't have it. So.
And also, by you building that lean muscle, Kathy, is you're actually turning yourself into a fat-burning machine, so to speak.
Right.
When you're sitting at your office, when you're sitting at your work at your office, you're actually burning more calories than a normal person that would be sitting there that's not exercising and dealing with weight training.
That's right. Because of the muscle mass that you have, you're going to burn more calories. You eat more and you burn more and lean.
You stay lean. And that's why I had Kathy on the show today. Ladies, don't be scared. In fact, weight training for women as they mature, because I learned to say mature instead of say as they get older, as they become older, they need weight training more. It's great to have it. That's how you
sculpt your body.
That's how you sculpt your body. And I see a lot of women, Kathy, that go into the aerobics rooms and they lose weight, but they stay the same shape.
That's
They're
right.
just a skinny
The
pin.
only way you're going to be able to sculpt your body is to lift weights.
Just to lift weight. So make sure, and I'm glad you come on the show today.
Thank you for having
Make sure you guys, if you're listening, go to our website at fit4life24.com, and we can give you further information on what kind of weight training programs we have had here at Fit for Life 24. Thanks.
Thank you.
Come join the Jump Fit Summer Camp program. The camps are designed to help kids grow in every dimension, including social skills, math, reading, fitness, and more. Call 321-5867 for all the information.
We are here with our nutritional advice segment, and these are kind of Lynn's suggestions that I suggest. Again, I am not a certified nutritionist, but at the same time, I've been doing this long enough and have done enough research and took enough personal training classes to learn the basics and to get myself in shape. We have learned some things on how to eat at home. Now, these are my suggestions. If you're sitting at home, you're saying, man, a lot of people, Lynn, are talking about, I don't have enough time.
Right.
I hear that a lot of my clients. I just don't have enough time to cook a meal. So what I
don't know what to eat.
I don't know what to eat.
What's your suggestion?
So what I did today, Lynn, and you didn't even know I did this. See, I took this out of the house and you didn't even know it.
You stole my food.
Most of this is my food. But
are you trying to say I don't eat healthy or something?
You eat sometimes. I'll catch a box here and there going.
You're the one that finished off those Reese peanut butter cups for Easter.
Every once in a while I do that.
I bought those just for him. He ate them all out of the kids' baskets.
That's a cheat meal once a week. We'll talk about that. We're gonna get to that part.
Okay.
But here's something I like to get through to the viewers out there, and that's, you know, there are things out there when you really want to have a goal. There's enough out there on the internet. There's enough stuff out there to find out. When you're really trying to hit your health and fitness goals, you can do that. It's a state of mind. It's what you really want to do. What I'm going to come here to do today, I'm going to just give people some ideas maybe they haven't thought about. And these are fast things because you can't be any busier than our lifestyle, especially
True.
mine busier.
True.
And yours is busy too. With 2
Very,
kids.
very busy.
Yes. So we need things that are very fast. So let's talk about a breakfast food, Lynn. And these are something I picked out, like these are these Jimmy Dean's Delights. And this is like a turkey sausage bowl. It's like your scrambled egg white, potatoes and turkey sausage. There's only 230 calories in this.
And I did try that the other night. It's very tasty. I did like it. I think I had it for my dinner, actually.
Now, whole foods are always the best. Don't get me wrong. Whole foods, you got to go with your whole foods to eat. Especially if a guy wants to get more definition, or even a lady wants to get more. You know, you got to go with your whole foods. Again, this is something that you got to be really careful with your sodium intake. But it's something, it's all right enough to eat if you're in a rush. You know what? It's not going to be that bad for you. Not much. You're not. And if you're doing this every single morning, I might take a break some. But this is something that you could grab fastly, and you put it in the microwave for what, 2 or 3 minutes, and you stir it up and you're out. And it's something healthy. So that's a great idea for you. Okay. So we'll put that to the side. You can hold the box for me.
All right. I'll put it back here.
Now, muscle meal oats or lean source oatmeal. Go lean. Either one of these 2 oatmeal in the mornings will be awesome for you. It's the ladies tend to not to get enough fiber in their daily intake. So this got 7 grams of fiber. The protein is 9 grams, so women tend not to get enough protein either to build some lean muscle. And the same thing with the muscle milk. These are fast.
Right.
I mean, you've tried both of these as a lady. Wouldn't you say these were good?
Why don't you tell the viewers, too, how much protein a man and a woman should be eating
Well, I think
a
with
day?
any meal is, I mean, you should get around 20 to 30 grams of protein in each meal. Somewhere, 25 to 30 in each meal, you should probably have that. Women really, really do not get enough because they don't think about it. But when you're lifting weights, especially strength training or trying to sculpt your body, protein is what you need because you need to build lean muscle.
So that would be like 90 to 100 grams
Yeah, and
for a woman
sometimes,
a day?
sometimes we have to calculate when you come in whatever body weight you are and tell you an exact percentage. If you don't have time to work out those kind of methods, and then, maybe you should stick to that 20, 25 grams of protein per meal, okay? Now, also, Greek yogurt. You like this.
I like Greek yogurt and the other brand, the Aussie. I think it's Aussie brand.
Either one of these brands will be great. Now, you got to be careful. It's got some sugar in it, Lynn. It's got 18 grams of sugar. But again, you're eating this mostly in the morning. You're going to burn that off. I would not eat this at night if I was somebody who's really want to lose weight. And if you're really overweight, if you even ate this, you would lose weight. But if somebody really wants to really think about fine-tuning their food, don't have this at night. You want to have this morning, like in the morning or afternoon.
Right.
But it's a great snack. It's be good. It's actually good with like a thing of oatmeal in the mornings. But it's something great you can have. Okay. Let's go to some of our next thing. Grapefruit. I brought this because this is really fast. I think you get this for the kids.
Yeah, well, I eat it.
You do? Man.
You just think that I just eat candy bars all day. It's so funny.
I didn't know you ate these. I never see. Okay, Lynn eats these, so these are good. These are great fruits. These have enzymes in them, Lynn, actually that have been known by research to help burn body fat.
That's correct.
Grapefruit. Now, I'm not telling you go eat 2 bowls of grapefruit because you've got to think about this, 13 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
So we're going to be really careful your sugar intake, but at the same time have some good enzymes in it. And maybe, instead of getting the one that's in the container, maybe just buy the grapefruit itself
Yeah,
and eat. It
fresh
might be a
is better.
healthier way to go, okay?
That's
Always
right.
fresh is better. Something else I love this. I get my shortcut chicken breast. And what I do, I put these in a Tupperware bowl that you didn't bring today. And we go get some spinach, and I put some spinach in it, and I keep my portions about 5 or 6 ounces of chicken and 5 or 6 ounces of spinach, or I get some broccoli, Lynn. Where's my broccoli?
Right here.
I get some broccoli or some asparagus. Now I'll take the asparagus and do it raw. I just do like 10 to 15 spears, and I put it right in my my chicken or the broccoli. But you can also, if you need to boil it, you can too as well.
Well, a friend of mine gave me a tip on that asparagus. You bake it at 350 for just about 7 minutes. Sprinkle some olive oil on top, and it comes out very crispy. That's how I like it. I like it kind of crispy. So that's another way you can cook it, and that's really fast. I mean, 7 to 10 minutes.
Now, I make that in the morning, Lynn, on my way out. I'll make it the night before, and I have my food, and I just go grab it, you know, and it works for me. Healthy choice soup. Again, you know, you gotta be careful with the sodium intake on this, but a lot of times I'll drain it and I'll eat this as a good, you know, it's something you're on a rush, it's great to take with you. Like, I want to get into like some of your supplements, like your protein bars and your shakes. They're great, but you can't get hooked on them because, again, I'm gonna go back to your whole food solution. Whole foods are the best, but your shakes and your bars are great supplements if you're on the run, because if you don't eat, you slow your metabolism down, and when your metabolic rate goes down, you can't burn as many calories as you want to, so at least you want something to keep that metabolism going, okay? So make sure you get those in. A couple more things before we go. Plain baked potato, a sweet potato. A lot of people think, oh, carbohydrates, I can't eat them. But your body's made to eat carbohydrates. It uses for energy. In fact, when you don't get enough, your body goes into a starvation mode, and you think that you're cutting your calorie deficit down, but your body's going to save it for fat, and you're not going to turn your body into a fat burning machine like you need to. So this is great. What makes it bad, Lynn, is when you put the butter.
Who's you?
Oh, I'm sorry. When you guys out there put the butter.
You're the one that does the butter. I like mine plain.
You do?
Yeah.
What was that?
Gosh, I am surprising you today.
You are surprising me. The sweet potato and the baked potato, no butter, and then you can get the no butter sauce. I think I brought it with me, smart butter. I spray that on my stuff sometimes, you know, a lot healthier for you. So you can get things like that, the alternatives that can help you out. But if you ate a plain baked potato, a sweet potato, especially the ladies, you will not gain weight. Your body has to use it for energy. You need it. Do you know what you'll do, Lynn? If you cut all your carbohydrates out, you will have no energy left, and then you won't be able to exercise. Why don't you cut your calories down by a little bit and exercise more, and you actually burn more body fat that way. So that's the best way to go there. Another couple of things, Lynn, let's talk. The Morningstar veggie patties are awesome.
And I like the sausage patties. Those are really good to me.
Yeah, the sausage patties, the little sausages. You're talking about turkey sausage.
They're turkey sausage,
Yeah.
or veggie sausage,
Veggie
actually.
sausages are really good. These is in a can. You know, gotta be careful with canned foods, but this is your chickpeas. You eat these?
And tuna fish.
Yeah, but these are very filling. You know, when we fill you up chickpeas. Now you gotta remember, you want like a cup and a half at the most when you get your portion size or something like this, okay? Now also, cottage cheese. A lot of people don't like cottage cheese. You do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and the cottage cheese is really good, and it's fat-free. You got to keep your fat intake down, and cottage cheese is really good. And also, too, Lynn, it has a good source of protein in it. It's also these little snack packs are portioned out correctly that you might need for to be a snack. And in the morning, if you put a little fruit with it, it'll be great to have, you know? So that's good to have.
Let's talk about a little bit of serving size. How much should people be eating of like one of these, two of these?
I mean,
somebody
4 to 5
might
ounces, so you know.
eat the whole 4-pack.
I mean, you don't want to eat the whole 4. This is 4 ounces. This is plenty with another 4 ounce and maybe oatmeal, you know, or even you can have a 4 ounce oatmeal and a 4 ounce of cottage cheese and maybe even a slice of wheat toast in the morning. You know, if you want any meal to be larger, let it be your breakfast. You gotta, you know, let it be your breakfast. Get in, because you know what? It'll keep your metabolism up. It'll give you energy throughout the day. Make your dinner a lighter meal. Make your dinner a more of a vegetable. This is called a fibrous carb. If you get this at night, if you get this with your chicken, your tuna, a vegetable like this digests through your body so fast, it doesn't stay in your body, it's gone. And I said that'll keep your metabolism up higher. So eat something light at night and go with something more in the morning if you want to, and then that's the smarter way to go if you really want to think about you want to lose weight like that. Does that make sense?
And don't they usually say like a little portion size of like the palm of your hand?
Yeah, like I said, 4 to 5 ounces are usually recommended when you're doing something, cup and a half. You got to be just careful your portion size. You go out to eat. A lot of times I tell people just cut it down in half. Go ahead and put the beginning part in a to-go box so it won't sit in front of you.
Yeah.
Because if it sits in front of you, you're going to nibble and eat it. And it's a lifestyle change, Lynn. Eating healthy is a lifestyle change. You've got to get the word diet out of there and just think about, hey, I'm changing my lifestyle. And you change that lifestyle. And when you want the ice cream and the cakes, let that be more of a reward till you enjoy it.
You're acting like I do all
Why
those
does she
things.
always think I'm acting? I'm just looking
Because
at
you're like,
you.
you.
I'm just seeing how pretty you look today.
Thank you.
That's why I keep looking at you so
Anyway,
much.
when you eat healthy, you're not as hungry anyway. When you cut back on sugar, you're not going to crave the sweets. So really, basically, keep it lean, keep the portions small, drink lots of water, like 64 ounces a day, and up your protein is very, very important.
Very true. We would love to get you 128 ounces, which is a gallon. 64, half of that for women, be great if you can get that in. You know, water, which I'll talk about on my next segment, is so much of a fat burner. You don't even know what water does so much for you. We can get just a whole little segment about water, which I will do for people. If you go to personalvideotraining.com, this right here, which is at the bottom of the screen, this right here will be up there, so you can look at it a little bit slower. You can get your ideas from us. You can always go on our website and ask any questions you might have. But you know, knowledge is power, and what we're going to try to do, Lynn, is share more knowledge with people, because if we can help them become healthier, we can help the obesity rate in North Carolina go lower.
Exactly.
And that's what you want to do. We want to thank you for your time today, and we'll be back.
This month's special at Fit for Life, try our 14-day money-back guarantee. We can guarantee you won't find any reason to leave. Call 321-2222 for more information.
I'm here with another great client, Letitia Simmons. And Letitia, thank you for coming on the show today.
You're welcome.
I had you on the show, Letitia. I kind of grabbed you walking the gym, but we see you in here all the time. You've been an awesome member. We have pictures of the great work you've done. I mean, you have really, really done a great job. And for somebody out there watching us today that could have been going through some things that you were going through, let's take us through, you know, what got you to the point where you say, hey, I need to change. I want to make a change, and how your lifestyle is different now.
Well, I went to my class reunion last year in June, and they posted pictures on Facebook. When I saw the pictures, I was like, oh my God, I'm out of control. That we had the reunion that Saturday. That Monday I came and joined the gym.
And what have you been doing? And let's tell you what, let's go back. How much weight have you lost up to now?
72 pounds.
72 pounds. And what have you been doing to get 72 pounds off?
I worked my way up gradually. When I came here, I started doing a little cardio, which was the elliptical. I worked my way up from 10 to 15 minutes up to an hour for the elliptical. After that, I started doing classes. I love Zumba. I love body attack, body pump. I really love all the classes out here. I also got me a trainer. His name is Stacy. I can't think of his last name, but he's a trainer here, and I worked out with him. He told me a lot of things I need to do. I changed my eating habits. Not 100%. I'm still working on that, but I've changed it enough where I'm able to see a difference in my body. I'm able to see a difference in if I eat something I shouldn't eat, my body knows it. I'm doing weights. I do the cross training, which I love. And I'm trying to start a little running. I'm not there yet, but I'm starting running, and I love the jump rope.
I'll tell you, the key is, as she said, is she made small changes. And Letitia, it's not about making these, people make significant changes in their calorie intake, which they shouldn't sometimes. So you made small changes, and that's why you're still standing here today doing really great and still moving forward.
Exactly. I motivate myself. I don't look for other people to motivate me, because the motivation has to come from within. And with the little changes that I did gradually, it really helped me out a whole lot as far as getting the weight off. I'm not where I want to be at, but I'm happy where I'm at now.
We want to thank you for coming on the show today. And guys, if you out there, if you can relate to what Letitia went through, she saw a picture on Facebook. I don't know what your reason could be, but if you've seen her pictures, you can see what a great job she's done. And it's really a state of mind. If you go to www.FFL24.com, go on our trainer section. That's our bios of all our trainers. Stacy Green is a trainer she worked with. Be glad to shoot us an email. We'd love to do a consultation with you. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
I'm here today with some special guests, Tom Lamprant and Sadie Klaus. Thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you.
You guys do a popular radio station around here. Is that correct, Tom?
We do Eastern Carolina News and Views on WTIB and WMBU 103.7 and 94.1.
Now, who do viewers hear you the most, Sadie or you?
Well, they probably hear me a little bit more, but they'd probably rather see and hear Sadie more.
This is true. This is true. Now, you guys came in. I mean, you and I have worked out together before, Tom. So we weren't strangers to the actual workout part. Sadie and I met actually as you brought her in, and we talked about you guys and some goals you had. Let's take the viewers back toward those goals, and let's talk about what you guys are currently doing now.
Well, about a year and a half ago, we started the News and Views program, and it aired early in the morning, and it just really crimped my schedule. Didn't have a lot of time for exercise and working out as I did on a regular basis prior to that. And after about a year and a half of that, I started to feel sluggish and looking a little sloppy. So decided it was time to get back in and work on it again. Just really wanted to tone up and lose a little weight. And it's surprising how, as Sadie and I were talking the other day, your muscles have a certain memory, and pleasantly surprised at how quickly the toning's coming back.
You're doing well. Now, Sadie, you as a young lady came in and you were really fit really in the beginning. Really, you weren't somebody that come in and needed to lose a lot of weight. So your goal is, what has this experience so far led for you, and what have you experienced so far?
A lot of sore muscles. No, I was a competitive gymnast growing up, and I've always stayed in shape until the show started, like Tom said, and we've just gotten on a whole different schedule. We haven't had time to work out because we both work 2 jobs, and so this has just helped me to get some of that muscle tone back. It's getting soft, and plus, you know, the middle-age years, you start getting a gut, and as you know, that's my problem area, so that's what I'm trying to get rid of.
Listen to her so much about her problem area. She don't have a problem area.
Her problem area is at the radio station. She's working with me. That's the problem.
That's true.
Now we're doing something together here, because you guys will come on the show from time to time and tell people about your experience so far. If you had to sum up so far your working out, I know we've only did a couple of weeks. What would you say your experience so far has been at FFL24?
Oh, it's great. You do a great job training us, and I feel like, you know, I'm already seeing results after just a couple of weeks. So
I don't know if I want to ask Tom, but I think I will.
I need the discipline of having a trainer. Maybe some people can do it without a trainer, but I find myself slowly slipping away from the habits that I want to keep. And so even though it's a little bit more expensive to have a trainer, I think the results are a whole lot stronger.
And that's the thing, you know, people use trainers for different reasons. Sometimes it's accountability. You know, a lot of people need motivation. So it doesn't matter whatever, you know, it is. The point is, we all need to stay healthy. Right. And so, you know, to keep that going, it would really work. And you guys, we want to thank you for coming on the show today. We will hear you guys at 5 o'clock. Is that every day?
Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock on 103.7 and 94.1.
So make sure you guys tune in, because we'll be talking about Fit for Life and their experience some. And we thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Come join the Jump Fit Summer Camp program. The camps are designed to help kids grow in every dimension, including social skills, math, reading, fitness, and more. Call 321-5867 for all the information.
We're here with Drake and Top Dog. And Drake, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Glad to be here,
You
Tim.
do have something in store for us today. What do you need to get us?
Well, my main thing today is we're going to do a little bit about obedience, work on the sit-stay, something we've done a few months back with our little rescue dog, Mo.
Okay.
Wanted to show you where to take off from there. I think we had a little start with the sit-stay. Want to show you a little bit about proofing, how to make them better at it, kind of stuff we do in classes and stuff. All right, well, let's see what we get. Bubby, sit. We'll start with the leash. Stay. Originally, we had talked about the idea of sit and stay. The dog gets up, you put him back. Now, Bubby's pretty good at this. And once your dog will do that, stay. We're really big on going all the way back to the dog and praising them before we let them up. But you got to be able to do it in a little tougher situation. Leave it, stay. So, and I know folks thought I was probably coming out to do a little one-on-one with you today, buddy, but I say I don't need any of that, but I use a little basketball to distract Bubby. In fact, I'll show you first. We use noises, stay. Now, if she gets up, I'm just going to put her back, but she's practiced with a duck. She's not a duck dog. But we practice staying with noises and then objects. Stay, leave it. Now, Bubby likes to chase the basketball. A lot of dogs are one of two things. They're either scared of the noise or they want to chase it and bite it. Now, Tim, I'm actually going, if you back up 1 or 2 steps, I'm going to walk around Bubby. Stay, stay. Good girl. Now, Bubby's toughest thing was going behind her at first. Good girl. Good. Now, I could take a scooter or a baby carriage, anything that your dog's unsure of. Desensitizing is working really slow and easy and making it tougher. It's just a lot of people getting too big a hurry. It's a big thing. Because Bubby, at first, she wanted to bite this basketball. So at first, I'm going stay and a few bounces, and I'll put her back. And with a little practice, she got to where she can handle, whether it's the noise, the basketball, we even use an umbrella, kitty cars that make noise. Anything we can use that'll proof the dog and show them they've got to stay no matter what. Oh, Razor's seen a few kitty cars in the basketball and stuff. Okay, good girl. Okay. And then a lot of praise and reassurance for a good girl.
Now, if someone wanted to get in contact with you, Drake, how would they do that?
Best thing is 752-8215, or check out our website at topdogonline.com. You can email Angela. You can see some information. Stay. Actually, if you go to Roanoke Rapids this weekend, you can see us, Bubby and I, are competing for our first time this year in Frisbee.
Okay.
And I will hope we're going to do real well. I've said so far, it's not the dog, it's the handler. As long as we keep working on the handler. I got a good Frisbee dog. I think I've got a world-class Frisbee dog. I just got to get a handler. Get you trained right.
Yeah, get me trained right.
That's right.
So, about proofing a dog, how long would something like this take if somebody was interested in getting their dogs trained by you guys?
Boy, it takes from a few days to a couple of weeks, depending on the dog. If a dog's really got bad habits, sometimes it takes a little longer.
Okay. So you guys make sure you look up Drake at Top Dog and make sure you give him a call. He has and still does train my dog, and I tell you, when Razor, when I get ready to get him in the car in the mornings and take him, he gets so excited about coming to go see his friends and seeing you guys. He loves going up to Top Dog. You guys have a great service there.
Thank you so much.
People going out of town on vacation this summer, if they want somebody just to take care of their dogs.
Right. Well, there's some folks we're referring to. We primarily do daycare.
Okay.
But there's folks we refer to, and we actually have had some pet sitters that drop the dogs off for daycare while the folks are out of town, and then they come take them home that night and get them settled in for the evening. So.
All right. Well, we thank you for coming on the show today, and Bubby did a wonderful job.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
This month's special at Fit for Life, try our 14-day money-back guarantee. We can guarantee you won't find any reason to leave. Call 321-2222 for more information.
We're here today with Wagner Fields, and Wagner Fields, we have a Fit for Christ senior program that I'm very excited about.
I am too. I've really enjoyed our Senior Fit program that we've got here at Fit for Life. We offer it on Tuesdays at 11 o'clock, and it's a low-impact aerobics, lightweight training with some stretching that we offer free for the Pitt County community through Fit for Life. And we talked today, I believe you and Lynn talked some about nutrition and the importance of keeping that. And so here we're working with our seniors and making sure that they stay active, because that's really important as we age, to continue moving and continue keeping fitness at the top of your list of things to do for yourself.
I really think Wagner, especially more in the South, that we see, a lot of seniors, one, they get really intimidated by the gym, but two is they really don't take their health into account when it comes to exercise. What we want to do is try to make people more aware, and I think once we do that and realize that this is a free program, we want people to come and enjoy it.
Right, absolutely, and you're right. A lot of the seniors are intimidated when you come into a gym atmosphere, and what I've found from teaching these people, they have got the best energy. So they're super excited to get in here and move and stay active and just keep themselves healthy for a better life.
That's right. If you're interested in our senior program, you're sitting on the couch and you're interested in it, please call us at 321-2222. You can also go on our website at FFL24.com. There'll be a senior section up there, and I can give you more information and watch a little video on what we do. Thanks, Wagner. We really appreciate you. Thank you for watching us.
Come join the Jump Fit Summer Camp program. The camps are designed to help kids grow in every dimension, including social skills, math, reading, fitness, and more. Call 321-5867 for all the information.
Well, Lynn, I'm exhausted.
Me too. That nutritional stuff just beat me down.
It really did. I mean, explaining all that food that I have to. Now, really, I think people starting to see, like, Tim really eats on the run. Does he ever eat any home-cooked meals?
Never, hardly never. I know, you just married the wrong woman there, didn't you?
Yeah, you do a good job. When she cooks really good. But
Well, with you, you're a little bit different. They say the key to a man's heart is usually through his stomach. With Tim, it's through other things.
Oh, that's a different show. We won't get into that today. But we have a great, look, the show was awesome. I mean, the nutritional part was, you know, I love to share stuff with people, and I love to help them, and just giving some people some ideas and maybe sparking some suggestions to them. It was awesome to me. You love, you know, Top Dog and Drake and what he does with the dogs.
I sure do, yeah. I love what he can do. He can train any dog and make him obedient, but the owner has to follow through as well. But he's the #1 dog trainer here, I believe.
Voted by Lynn Evans, #1 top dog trainer in Greenville, right?
That's right, that's right.
Lynn certified, that's what I said. So look, the show was jam-packed, guys. Next show, Lynn, we'll go ahead and build you guys up for the next show. We have some new playground coming to Jump Fit. And if you go to playjumpfit.com, Candy the Clown, she's at several different areas, you know, doing little balloons for kids. So you got to check that out where she will be at next. But the playground's going to be awesome.
Yep, new stuff to come, so be sure you check us out.
Make sure you do. We want to thank you for coming to the show today. As always, we want to thank Jesus Christ for giving us the opportunity to go in your home and share some time with you. Thank you so much.
Amen.